Welcome to Hogwarts, where you will be sorted into your houses, which are Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, and Slytherin. So, let's adventure. Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are going to jump into my Harry Potter diamond paintings that I've gotten for Travis's Harry Potter room. Each one of these is a Hogwarts house, right? And he didn't want just the house that he feels he fits in. He wants them all represented, right, on his wall, right? So I decided that these smaller ones leaves more room on his wall for all the other ones he wants on his wall. So, and I thought these were the cutest, right, of all the ones I have seen, right? And well, they're all 30 by 30s. This one has 22 colors, and it is Hufflepuff House. That is the cutest badger I think I have seen these many years. Yes, Hufflepuff. I think it's going to look absolutely gorgeous, right? The stick is great. We have, it is all alphabetical, not in order, right? It has the DMC codes on it, right? And I can see these dark ones with my, just regular, just seeing it, looking at it like this with no light underneath it. But I always use a light pad. So here is Hufflepuff. They all come with the standard, all you need in one to do this diamond painting. And of course, these are the colors for this one. I love that color right there. So yeah, all you need. The number matches. So this is Hufflepuff. How many of you have seen the Hogwarts movies or the Harry Potter movies? I call them both, right? How many of you have read the books? Well, me and my family have done both. Starting with my oldest son, right? A teacher in the 4th grade, right? Started reading her 4th grade class one of the Harry Potter books, right? And my son was hooked. He absolutely loved the books, wanted the books, and of course, being his mom, I was like, you're never gonna read a chapter book like that. But we went ahead and got the first one when we found it. Me and his grandmother found it at Costco, I believe. And I did. I was like, he's never going to read this book, right? Well, he did, right? And he continued to read. From that point on, my son loved to read chapter books, right? So I do thank his teacher, which at the time was Miss Baker, for stepping outside of, well, the whole school was stepping outside of the normalcy of schools, right? So, and then teaching and reading it to him. Most teachers wouldn't have, because witchcraft, stuff like this. I'm not saying all parents were happy about it, because I'm sure there wasn't. Some parents were not happy about it, right? So, all right. Here is Ravenclaw. Now, to me, that's not a raven. I don't look like no raven I've ever seen, right? But I still like it. So it's a 30 by 30, which is why I loved them. They were a 4-pack, right? Has 20 colors, right? The stick is good, guys. You've got your thematic here and here. You've got a nice size thumbnail up here, right? And I love it. It is a good reputation. Travis, do you see that? A good reputation of Ravenclaw, right? Same kit, guys, same kit. And here is your color palette for it. The diamonds just look so sparkly. I don't see a lot of trash or dimples in the back of them. So far I have been really, really happy with Temu and their diamond paintings. I haven't got a problem with them at all, right? So, but the next one is Gryffindor, right? And Gryffindor ends up having 20 colors. It is adorable. Oh my God, I love that. That is just, yeah. Not that my son is, you know, I mean, he's not a little one. He's 13, right? But if he doesn't want these in his room, I do, you know? So, and I know he does because he's all into cute too, right? So, right? Oh, and by the way, I showed you the wrong tool kit. This is Ravenclaw, right? With all the blues and everything, right? And these are all of Gryffindor, right? So, but, you know, like I said, Travis isn't, you know, asking me to do all of these by myself. Now he, you know, because he does diamond paint, right? So there might be one that he wants to do, which will most likely be the Gryffindor one, since that's the house that he has been placed in himself, right? That is his house, right? He may end up doing these ones and then having me do the other houses, right? But the 30 by 30 frames that I've got are for these. Okay, and the last house, not that it is any better or, you know, any better or any worse than any other house at Hogwarts, even though there isn't an evil witch that hasn't come from this house. Evil witch or wizard that hasn't come from this house, right? But I have to admit, in the books, this being my least favorite house, right? But look at that. I don't even like snakes, and isn't that a cute snake? Oh my God. This is the Slytherin house. I love those greens. Look at that. So, yeah, this one comes with 20 colors, guys. So they have something in common. All alphabetical, right? And in the series, this is number 1. The series all have the same code on this end, and then they are numbered 1 through 4, and this one is 1. So everything you need to diamond paint it. And then look at these greens, guys. Look at these. Look at them. Oh my gosh. Look at that green. Oh my gosh. I do love the color green. But yeah, so they're going to be a lot of fun, right, to do for his room. And like with Ember's fantasy room, not fairy tale is different. With her fantasy room, he's going to have 30 by 40 frames, right, that these go in. And then if he wants to, which boys don't want to move their bedrooms around like girls do, but if he ever does, they'll be put up with command strips and they can be moved. So anyway, so you got Hufflepuff, you've got Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, and Slytherin house. Which is your house? Everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. It was a little bit different to bring it to you for. Remember, right, to do something for yourself, right? It's not selfish. A little bit of magic for yourself makes a little bit of magic for everybody else. So everybody, take care of yourself and each other. From my family to yours, we want to send our hugs, our love, and our prayers. Everybody, and it's a Knox.